reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. His sure hands. It's Carr. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The back's got it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Down he goes. It's a sack. The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Wow, great job by the defense coming up with the interception. If you look at it from an offensive perspective, it's 3rd and long. Why not take a chance downfield? You might get a pass interference call. Maybe you come up with a completion. In this case, it is intercepted, but at least it's downfield, almost like a punt there on 3rd and long.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Pringle. Crosses the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs. You put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendencies, and leading him to be able to make a play on the ball and eventually knock it away. Great job.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Ball handed to the running back. 1st down and more. He's still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, but you want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
The Hurricanes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Carr. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Looking for some space. It's Pringle. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
A pop pass on a jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Canes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the fourth down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a first down.
The Canes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Number 19, set to kick it off.
Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the UCF offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Touchdown, Canes. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one.
We'll still keep playing, but I appreciate it.
21, UCF 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the single back takes the handoff. That's the 1st down and more. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
He hands it to the back. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Breaks free with room to run. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense really clicking.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Miami 28, UCF 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking to scramble now. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The Knights will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch!
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. With the catch, it's Ashley. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down after that completion.
Military stun! Military stun! Guards!
Wants to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Single back takes the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught over the middle. It's Ashley. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, what a grab! Stopped right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Knights looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Same tailback, another carry. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Carr. Breaks into the clear. What a catch and run by the junior.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Handoff in a single back formation.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
On the field goal.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Pass complete on a crosser.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
A completion makes it 2nd down. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Military stun.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Knights are on the move here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Here comes a handoff. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Canes. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
UCF 0.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Now they trap him for a sack.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good
touchdown, UCF, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
UCF 6.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Leaning on the run game here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
The Canes bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. There's contact on the throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
On the move now. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Hands off to the fullback. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the returner.
And the UCF offense will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires.